Hey there, boys and girls, and welcome to episode 97 of Sonic Boom TV. This is going to be a review slash ranking slash whatever of the Refreshments. Do you remember that band? You may know them for the song Banditos. And the other song, possibly, that you would know is Down Together. Banditos is the one about robbing the bank. And just how far down do you want to go? We can talk it over a cup of Joe. Uh, you know, oh, let me read it because I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna say it wrong. It doesn't have the lyrics. But meet me at the mission at midnight. We'll divvy up there and all that good stuff. I got the pistols. You keep. I got the pistols, so I'll hold the pesos, and that seems fair, and all them good lyrics like that. But the Refreshments came out with two official albums. They were Fizzy Fuzzy Big and Buzzy. I love this cover. I would love to own this on vinyl. This is a wonderful, beautiful cover, and it's a gorgeous woman on the front. This one actually has a hype sticker that says featuring, includes Banditos and Down Together, so that's pretty awesome. Oops. That's pretty awesome. I don't know if it'll focus on that, but very cool. And then the other one is the Bottle and Fresh Horses. Now, this band put out these two albums. There was another album called Wheelie, Wheelie, or something maybe, I don't know. Wheelie, that was put out in 1994. It says it was an independent album, so they probably put it out themselves, and you probably can't find it anywhere. I haven't even looked. And then there was an EP called "Lo, Our Much Praised Yet Not Altogether Satisfactory Lady" that came out in 1995 before these albums, which I've never seen that one either anywhere, but that doesn't count as an album. And then there was something called Demos, Seattle Demos, I should say, in 1994 as well, which I don't know what that is either. But I only count these two as albums. So, let's get it over with. Let's do the ranking. The ranking is easy. It's number 2, number 1. I've listened to these albums in the last 2 weeks, probably twice a day, every day. It happens with this band for some reason. I'll go, a year without listening to them, and then all of a sudden, I get the urge to listen to that. Usually, it starts with Banditos, and I just can't not keep listening to it. These songs are all. They're all like little stories, and they tell stories, and a lot of songs, they're just, repeat, make up some stuff, chorus, whatever, and repeat, and these, they kind of tell a story the whole way through. They do have choruses, they do have that kind of stuff, but it's all little stories. The deal with this band was they kind of broke up, I guess, because of their guitar player's drug use, I guess, but there's so many songs in here that deal with drug and alcohol abuse. I don't think it was just him, unless he was the one writing the songs and they were just going with it. But this band, they are a alternative rock band from the 90s, of course. This album came out in 96, this one in 97. I wish they would have done more, but like I said, they broke up because of whatever reasons and went on to do other things. But I don't think any of them have ever gotten this popular. And they weren't that popular, but everybody knows that song Banditos. If you even kind of hear it, you probably start singing the whole thing. But anyway, their music it's alternative rock. It's not heavy. It's not light either. But it's got a Southwest kind of tinge to it, like what they call it, the Mexican mariachi kind of band, kind of like that, but made into alternative rock. If that makes any sense. If you like bands like the Meat Puppets when they weren't doing their punk rock stuff, when they moved on to the the next phase of the Meat Puppets. There's a band, they even mention them in this on one of these albums, Dead Hot Workshop. They're from, like, I think they're from Arizona or New Mexico, one of those places. Those kind of bands that southwestern style, but rock. You know, it's cool. It's a cool sound. But when I listen to these, I have to listen to both of them. This one I think is better, but this one, they could be the same album. Like, they could just keep all together. And I guess it's because they both came out in the same 2-year span. That, you know, that they were, maybe some of these songs were left over from this. I don't know. But they very, very good stuff. So the names of the songs don't always give away what the songs are really, like, about, because some of the songs have kind of odd names for the song. But on this one, we've got Blue Collar Suicide, European Swallow, Down Together, Mekong, I love that song. Don't Want to Know, Girly, Bandidos, Mexico, love that song as well. Interstate, Sucker Punch, another great one. Carefree, and Nada. And then on this one, we've got Tributary, Otis, Preacher's Daughter, Wanted, Sin Nombre, Heaven or the Highway Out of Town, Buy American, great song. Dolly, Good Year, Fonder and Blonder, Birds Sing, Horses, Broken Record, and Una Soda. All great songs. I mean, I highly recommend this band. There's, again, this is another band that I don't think they wrote a bad song. I think every song on here is really good. Some of them are great songs, and then others they're really good. I mean, there's nothing mediocre about them, I don't think, anyway. I think they came out at the right time, but I think Bandidos got treated more like a novelty kind of song, because in a way it is, because it's a fun song. It's silly. The video is kind of silly. The lyrics are funny. You know, and that's another thing. They have a lot of humor in their album, in their songs on these albums. But at the same time, they're not played to be funny, as far as like Bandidos kind of is. And so I think because the rest of them aren't as kind of silly as that one, they didn't know what to do with them, and there was so much going on in the 90s as far as new bands coming out, new styles and of alternative rock. They just kind of faded out, and like I said, they had the issue with the drug and alcohol use or whatever it was that ended the band, and that was that. But if you can find these still, I'm assuming they're still available on CD. I don't know if they were ever put out on vinyl. If they come out on vinyl, I'm getting them. If I can find them, you know, because these are really, really good albums. But this one had two, like I said, the two hits were Bandidos and Down Together. They both were in the top 20, I believe, excuse me. Bandidos got to number 14 on the modern rock charts, and Down Together got to number 38. I'm looking at the Wikipedia thing out of the side of my eye here. And so they did okay in Australia and Canada as well. But you know, nothing else charted. They had two songs, Good Year and Wanted, off of this one that were singles that didn't chart anything. But anyway, go check these out. Again, get this one first, get this one second, play them back to back, and you will spend about an hour and a half or so, you know, with some really, really good alternative rock music. And that's it for this little episode. Try to keep it under 10 minutes for just two records, whatever you want to call them, CDs. And that is it for this episode. See you guys later.